Hi everyone, welcome back to Ruthven Park for another Fun Fact Friday. Now December is here and winter is surely upon us. It's cold outside, there's snow on the ground, on this riverside trail here behind me. Now even though winter in southern Ontario can be quite harsh, it can also be quite enjoyable if we bundle up and prepare for it. Now the animals in nature are bundling up and preparing for winter as well. They're growing thicker coats, some have started to store their food, and some have even left and taken off to winter elsewhere. So in today's edition of Fun Fact Friday, I want to share with you a little bit of information about the overwintering habits of some of the animals that are here with us. So let's go explore together, shall we?
In the winter, there are many activities that humans like to participate in. Some people like to go skating, some go sledding, and in general we enjoy playing in the snow. I know when I was little, my sister and I would typically go inside for a hot drink, have a snack, and sit by our fireplace to warm up. Animals do not have this luxury, so they must find other ways to survive the winter. The primary question becomes, how do they find food in the winter when most of it has all died off? Well, there are some creatures, such as squirrels and chipmunks, that store up all the nuts as they are falling from the trees in the autumn season, and bury them scattered about. When they find a nut, they shake it to see if it's intact or has bugs in it. If it's not infested, they bury it. If it is infested, they eat it right away. It's incredible that squirrels remember where they buried their food for the winter, considering I forget where I put things all the time. They have 40 to 80% recovery rate, and the ones that don't recover become new trees. Unlike squirrels, chipmunks store their food in their dens for the winter instead of scattering it. They have separate rooms for their dens for eating, sleeping, storing food, and going to the bathroom. It's like their own little apartment down there. Like most other mammals, squirrels and chipmunks will also fatten up and grow a thicker coat for winter too. Other animals survive the winter by hibernating, though squirrels and chipmunks do not. Groundhogs and turtles, however, do. Hibernation is a process where the body slows right down, the heart beats dramatically less, and the breathing slows to a minimum. All effort is made to conserve energy because energy is life. Animals will eat a lot of food in preparation to build up fat reserves, and they'll prepare their home and then settle in for a long winter's rest. If an animal has chosen not to store food or is not preparing to hibernate, it's likely already on its way south. Some animals have learned through generations that when winter comes, it's time to leave. The Canada goose is a good example of a migrator. Though some of them have become sedentary, there is a migratory population that flies from here to the southern United States, and into Mexico. Check out our Fall Migration Fun Fact Friday from September for more information.
Whether animals have chosen to store food for the winter, to migrate, or even to hibernate and prepare for a long winter's rest, they're all preparing adequately in their own way. So as winter starts to get more harsh and the cold starts to settle in and more snow inevitably starts to land on the ground, remember how important and how special these animals are for adapting and surviving this harsh Canadian winter weather. Thank you for joining me on this edition of Fun Fact Friday, and I will see you all next year. So long.